Hi everybody. Now we'll move into the restorative portion of our video series. And we'll do two really nurturing restorative poses. The first one, we'll be heading down onto the floor, but before you get down onto the floor, make sure you put on something warm. So a sweater, sweatshirt, hoodie, anything. Make sure you have extra blankets that you can place over top of your body. So warmth is a trigger for our relaxation response. So it helps us get into that more parasympathetic nervous system, which is where we want to be, to help nurture and support our fertility efforts. So our first pose, we'll come down. I like to lay a blanket down on the floor for comfort. And I'll take one of my blankets. I'm going to open it up twice from storage, fold, and then give it a roll. And so for this, we'll come down onto the floor. I'm going to bring the soles of the feet together, tuck this under, and let the knees fall to the side. So this is tucked under your lower legs. This can be a towel, anything like that. You can also just put pillows on either side of your knees. So whatever works for you and the props that you have. Then you're going to lower yourself down onto the floor. And find another blanket and place it over your pelvis. And then if you have an eye pillow or a scarf or anything, you can bring that and place it over your eyes. So not only is warmth a trigger for a relaxation, but so is darkness. So right now I have the sun beaming down on me, which feels amazing, but I also don't want it in my eyes, so I want to cover those up. And then the hands here you can tuck underneath your blanket and come to your lower pelvis. And in these first couple breaths, you're just taking the time to get a few of the wiggles out, wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers, and notice if there's anything else you need for your props. Do you need more support somewhere? Do you need more padding somewhere? Or are you good? And then for the next few minutes, just really committing to this pose. So committing to it like you would any other yoga pose. And we're committing to the stillness of it. And then we're committing to the ease of it. So that our bodies can begin to release, slow down, and move into the parasympathetic nervous system. Parasympathetic is our body's answer to stress. So to reduce stress, increasing relaxation is really the best way to go. You may not be able to remove the stressors, the visits with family, the fertility treatments, etc. But you can increase your relaxation during all these stressful events. So letting the breath begin to flow, maybe a little bit deeper. Feeling all the movements and sensations that come with breath. So even in stillness, we move. And then let's concentrate our efforts of breath to the lower abdominal area. So as you breathe in, you're bringing the energy in towards the pelvis. That's the inhale. So you're opening up, everything's lifting, energy's coming in. And then as you exhale, you're going to concentrate that energy and let it sink and penetrate, go deeper into the lower abdominals. So we inhale, we draw breath down and into the pelvis. And as you exhale, you let it go deeper, consolidate. do a couple more breaths like that. Inhaling and exhaling. And maybe you attach a color. Traditionally, the color of the second chakra, the lower pelvic area, is orange. The water element. Imagining orange light. Or if another color speaks to you, blue is very soothing, green is nurturing, yellow is energizing, and red is grounding. So any color that speaks to you in this moment, go ahead and utilize it. And every exhale that you're taking, you're feeling your body slowly begin to release. And let go of any gripping or tension. It might be of the body, but it can also be of the mind. And one more full deep breath. Bringing the hands to the outside of the legs, slowly bringing the knees in. Bringing the soles of the feet to the floor, straightening out the pelvis. You can remove your eye pillow. Then roll to your side. Pausing for a moment. Use your hands to support you to come up. And we'll arrange for the next posture. So when we move between our restorative poses, we really want to be slow and move very mindfully because we're working on getting parasympathetic, right, into our rest and digest. So if we move too quickly, we kind of shatter all the work that we've just done, and we heighten our heart rate and our blood pressure by sitting up too quickly. So move nice and slowly. So the last pose for this series we'll do is just a little bit of so the last pose that we'll do for this series is called Stonehenge, and you'll need 2 blocks and a bolster. And if you don't have these props, it's totally fine. You can use a chair, you can use your sofa, you can use a bed, you can use pillows, but anything you want to utilize to raise the legs. And then we'll use a blanket or towel, whatever you have, and we're going to add a little bit of weight to our legs. So we'll swing around. Bring the back of the knees to touch the bolster, and then bring a blanket here to add a little bit of weight. You'll lower yourself down, again placing a little bit of weight on the pelvis and adding your eye pillow or your scarf. Arms come out to the side, creating space in the armpit. And again, taking those first initial breaths to settle into the pose. So finding where you might need to squirm or wiggle, or maybe add some extra padding. Maybe you feel your legs are up too high, you can go and change that. Find a different chair. And then go ahead and take your 3 full deep breaths. Again, zeroing in, spiraling down, focusing on the breath and the sensations of breath. Feeling your body and your mind again dropping back into this calm, relaxed, at ease state. And then imagining what it would be like if you were to find yourself laying on a beach. And this could be a beach that you know, one completely from your imagination, or a picture from a magazine, or maybe even a mixture of all three. You can feel the sand beneath your body and the warmth of the sun on your skin. Hear some waves gently lapping at the shore. Maybe some wind in the background. And then you look up towards the sky and you see the most beautiful blue sky that you've ever seen. You see different shades of blue. It goes on forever. It's infinite. And imagining this calming blue light also just moving into your body. This shiny, energetic blue. All the way from the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers to the crown of your head. And this blue sky is often likened to your true nature. Blue sky mind. And that we carry this with us wherever we go. And then our thoughts and our emotions, those are the clouds that pass through. It's the weather. If you notice, the blue sky never goes anywhere. It's always there. It's the clouds that are fleeting and moving and impermanent. And sometimes those clouds are light and fluffy and happy and joyful, and other times those clouds can be hurricanes and storms, thunder and lightning. But if you look beyond the clouds, beyond the storm, you will always see that the blue sky never went anywhere. It was just momentarily obscured by the clouds. So in the next minute or two, really focusing in on that blue sky mind, your true nature, calmness, of ease, and labeling your thoughts as clouds and letting them float through just like weather, dissipating and carrying on. And you are left with your blue sky. Feel free to stay here as long as you like. If you are feeling like you just don't want to move, you honor that. You honor the body. You give the body the rest. calm that it so wants. And then when you're ready to move, you move. So I will end practice laying in this pose. You can continue on, or you can carry on with the rest of your day. If you are ready to move, you can roll over to the left side and pause and work your way up to a seated position, moving slowly and mindfully. I want to thank you all for joining me today. I hope that you are feeling relaxed and at ease. And able to find some joy through this holiday season, while also nurturing and supporting your fertility efforts. Thanks for joining me. I hope to see you again. Namaste. So if you are ready to move, you bring the knees in towards the chest. Roll to the side. Pause for a moment. And then roll yourself up. So thank you all for joining me. I hope you're feeling relaxed and restored, and I hope that these holiday seasons can bring you joy while you're supporting your fertility efforts to the best that you can. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you'll join me again for Fertile Body Yoga. If you have any comments or any suggestions of videos that you'd like to see, please put that in the comment section. Please subscribe to my channel so that we can get this going. Thank you so much. Namaste. And happy holidays.